Dear student, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome to my online classes. At the very beginning of my online class, this is my introduction. I'm Ibrahim Khalilullah Imam, assistant teacher in English, Harishwar Cantonment Public School and College. So, dear student, today we are going to enjoy the English second paper class for the student of 6 to 10. Today's topic is Changing Sentence, Part 3. Affirmative to Interrogative and Imperative. Learning outcomes. After learning changing sentence, students will be able to know the different forms of sentences, know the various rules of using sentences, change the sentences according to the directions, got a good figure in the examination related to this. So let's come to the first one, assertive to interrogative. So dear student, there are a few rules what you have to go through for changing assertive sentence to interrogative sentence. So just keep these rules in your mind so that you can be a good scorer in changing sentences. And definitely these are the easy. So here goes the rule 1. কোনো বাক্যকে অ্যাফার্মেটিভ থেকে ইন্টারোগেটিভ করতে হলে তা শুধু নেগেটিভ ইন্টারোগেটিভ এর স্ট্রাকচার অনুসারে বসবে, এবং নেগেটিভ থেকে ইন্টারোগেটিভ করতে হলে তা শুধু ইন্টারোগেটিভের স্ট্রাকচার অনুসারে বসবে. So don't worry if you don't understand. So if you want to change a sentence affirmative to interrogative, so that will be changed into negative interrogative. And if the sentence is negative, you have to change into interrogative from negative. So that will be only interrogative. So that means, for your better understanding, is follow the structure. So there's the structure. The first one, auxiliary verb plus not, plus subject plus verb, then extension. The second one, auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus extension. So the first structure will be fit for affirmative to interrogative, and the second sentence will be fit for negative to interrogative. So that's very easy. So dear student, if you don't understand the rule, don't worry, go through the structure so you will understand very easily. So let's have some examples for your making the thing very clear. So here are some examples. The first one, affirmative. My father worked hard in his life. So here the underlined word is worked. So if as the sentence is affirmative, so you can change it into interrogative. So as it is past form, so that's why negative auxiliary will be there. I mean past form, so that's why did auxiliary will be there. Along with, we have to attach negative contraction. So the form is didn't my father work hard in his life. So after do does did, always we have to use the base form of a verb. So that's why here worked won't be there, only work is there. So that's why the answer will be didn't my father work hard in his life. So dear student, তোমাদের সুবিধার্থে আবার বাংলা করে বলে দিচ্ছি যাতে তোমরা বুঝতে সুবিধা হয়. So প্রথম সেন্টেন্সটি দেওয়া আছে my father worked hard in his life. এই বাক্যে worked হচ্ছে past verb, that means past indefinite. So আমরা জানি এটা হচ্ছে অ্যাফার্মেটিভ সেন্টেন্স এবং পাস্ট ইনডিফিনিট টেন্সে কোনো অক্সিলারি ভার্ব থাকে না, তাই আমাদেরকে ডিড আনতে হয়েছে। সো ডিডের সাথে নট বসিয়ে আমরা কি করেছি, ডিডেন্ট করেছি। সো দ্যাটস ওয়াই এটা নেগেটিভ ইন্টারোগেটিভ ফর্ম এনেছি। এবং ডিডেন্টের পরে আমরা ভার্বটাকে ওয়ার্কড থেকে চেঞ্জ করে ওয়ার্ক করেছি। আমরা জানি ডু ডাজ ডিড এর পরেই যে ভার্বটি বসে সেটি সবসময় বেস ফর্ম বসে, তাই। সো হিয়ার গোজ দ্য আনসার, ডিডেন্ট মাই ফাদার ওয়ার্ক হার্ড ইন হিজ লাইফ? So dear student, come to another example. Affirmative. He is a teacher of a primary school. So here goes the sentence, that is the affirmative sentence. So that's why you have to take it negative interrogative. So that's why is, that means the be verb will come first. So isn't attached with negative, it will be isn't. Isn't he a teacher of primary school? So if the sentence is negative, they are not happy because of their works. So the answer will be, as the sentence, the given sentence is negative, so we have to turn into only interrogative. So that's why not will be omitted and are will proceed. Are will be, are will be kept. I mean the beginning of the sentence. So that's why are they happy because of their works? So the last sentence, as it is negative, so that's why we have to turn into one interrogative. So the word everybody doesn't trust a liar. That means everybody does not trust a liar. So here the negative word is there. So that's why we have to make it one interrogative. So does everybody trust a liar? Does everybody trust a liar? So that is the examples. Hopefully you have understood very easily. So let's come to the next rule. Rule 2. Every বা all দিয়ে কোনো বাক্য শুরু হলে তার পরিবর্তে is there any plus subject plus who plus negative বসে। So the rules is very easy. If there is every or all in the beginning of a sentence, so in the place of them we have to use is there any plus subject plus who plus negative. So here goes some examples so that you can understand very easily from the from the rules. So the first one, affirmative. Every man wishes to be happy. So in replace of every, we have to use is there any man, who, then come to negative, that means doesn't wish to be happy. So again, another example, all men must die. So in place of all, we have to use is there any man who, after negative, mustn't die or must not die. So in that case, after all, as all is a plural form, so that's why you can use man. And if it is singular, as it is singular, so that's why there we have to change man. So another affirmative example, every mother loves her child. So the interrogative will be, is there any mother who doesn't love her child? Let's come to the third rule. So the rule is, every বা all দিয়ে কোনো বাক্য শুরু হলে তার পরিবর্তে who plus negative বসে। So that means if a sentence begins with every or all, so in the place of every or all, we have to use who plus negative. Here goes some examples. So the examples are, the first one, everybody loves his motherland. So the interrogative will be, in replace of every, we have to use who. So after who, we have to use negative form. So they say who doesn't love his motherland. Another affirmative sentence, everybody knows him very well. So interrogative will be, who doesn't know him very well? So in the place of every, we have to use who. And after that, we have to use negative auxiliary. Another one, everyone wishes to be happy. So in the place of every we have to use who, and again we have to use negative auxiliary doesn't. So the answer will be who doesn't wish to be happy. And all dislikes the liar. So in the place of all we have to use who, and again we have to use the negative auxiliary, that means doesn't. So answer will be who doesn't dislike a liar. So these are the examples, very easy examples, so that you can catch the rule very easily. Now let's come to the last rule. Rule 4. Nobody, none, no one থাকলে তার পরিবর্তে who plus affirmative বসে, এবং nothing থাকলে তার পরিবর্তে what plus affirmative বসে. Earlier we got in replace of every we have to use who plus negative, but in replace of nobody, none, no one we have to use who plus affirmative. And if it is thing, vastu, so in replace of nothing we have to use what plus affirmative. So here goes some examples. The first one, nobody dislikes money. So in replace of nobody we have to use who dislikes money. The remaining sentence will be as usual. Or we can change it different way. Does anybody dislike money? None can do it. So in place of none we have to use who. That means who can do it. Or we can use can anyone do it? So no one will deny it. We can use in the place of no one who. Who will deny it? Or we can use, or we can tell another one, will anyone deny it? So if it is negative sentence, nothing can help you. So in place of nothing we have to use what. What can help you? The last example, nothing will come out of these. So in place of nothing we can use very easily what. So what will come out of this? So these are the examples for interrogative. Changing sentences from affirmative to interrogative. Dear student, we have to change the sentences affirmative to interrogative very easily by following these only 4 rules. So here goes more exercise for you. So you have to do this exercise at home. So here the first one, every man must die. He is an honest man. He is not a great fool. Everyone will help you. Nobody can escape death. Nobody dislikes flour. There is nothing in the box. He knows nothing about it. None lives if the country dies. Man doesn't live by bread alone. I have had my revenge at last. Such an old thing is of no use. He is certainly a great scholar. An honest man never tells a lie. Every mother loves her child. None can accept the proposal. Everybody wishes to be happy. The earth moves round the sun. I didn't go home yesterday. Everyone wishes to live in peace. So, dear student, you have been given 20 exercises so that you can know ins and outs of changing sentences affirmative to interrogative. So let's come to another sentence, that means affirmative to imperative. That's also very easy. Here goes some rules. Only 2 rules are there. The first rules, verb plus object দিয়ে কোনো বাক্য শুরু হলে তার শুরুতে you should বসে, এবং please or kindly থাকলে তার পরিবর্তে I request you plus infinitive বসে. So the thing is very easy, as we know in imperative sentence with verb plus object. So before that you, the second person, is there. So dear student, আমরা জানি যে imperative sentence যখন verb plus object দিয়ে শুরু হয়, শুরুতেই সেখানে একটি person থাকে, subject থাকে, যেটি উজ্জ্ব হিসেবে ব্যবহার করা হয়, আর সেটি হচ্ছে second person, that means you. সো দ্যাটস ওয়াই যখন ইম্পারেটিভ সেন্টেন্স এমনটি হবে তার পরিবর্তে আমরা অ্যাসার্টিভ করব ইউ শুড দিয়ে। আর যদি প্লিজ বা কাইন্ডলি থাকে এই দুটোর পরিবর্তে আমরা আই রিকোয়েস্ট ইউ বসাবো এবং তারপরে টু দিয়ে ভার্ব দিয়ে শুরু করব। So, dear children, here goes some examples. The first one, obey your parents. That's very easy. I mean, start with the verb. So, in the place, I mean, before the verb, we have to use only you should. So, that's very simple. You should obey your parents. So, if we go to another example, never tell a lie. So, as never is negative, so that's why you shouldn't tell a lie. So if we use another one, so this way you can make so many examples. For example, do it. So the answer will be you should do it. So if there's the example, I mean you should follow the rules. So that means the imperative will be, I mean, follow the rules. Okay, now come with please. Please do it now. So in replace of please we can use I request you to do it now, or you are requested to do it now. That's also correct. Another one, kindly help me. So in place of kindly, we can use I request you to help me, or you are requested to help me. So dear student, that's very simple rule. So definitely you will cover up all these things. Here goes another rule. Rule 2. The rule is কোনো বাক্যের সাবজেক্ট যদি ফার্স্ট বা থার্ড পারসন হয় তাহলে let প্লাস ওই সাবজেক্ট দিয়ে বাক্য শুরু হবে। সো দ্যাট মিনস যদি কোনো বাক্য ফার্স্ট পারসন এবং থার্ড পারসন দিয়ে শুরু হয় তাহলে সেটিকে ইম্পারেটিভ করতে হলে শুরুতে let বসবে এবং ওই সাবজেক্টের অবজেক্টিভ প্রোনাউন বসবে, তারপর বাকি অংশটি হুবহু বসে যাবে। সো প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী, চলো আমরা কিছু এক্সাম্পল দেখি। The examples are here. Assertive. We should go for a walk. So in place of assertive, we can use let us go for a walk. That means here, so in the beginning of imperative sentence, we have to use let, and because of we, in place of we, you have to use the objective pronoun of we. That means us. So the answer will be let us. That means we should এর পরিবর্তে আমরা let us বসাবো। চলো তাহলে আরো কিছু এক্সাম্পল দেখি। Assertive, they should solve the problem. So in place of they should, we have to use let them. So the answer will be let them solve the problem. We should not hate the poor. As there is not, that means negative word. So we must use let not. So here goes let us not or let not us. That's also fine. But in case of pronoun I, we, you, he, she, they, it, we have to use not after those pronouns. So that means let us not hate the poor. So the last example, he must come here within 3 days. So the answer, let him come here within 3 days. So the examples are very easy. So definitely you can do more exercise by the help of this rule also. Okay. So dear student, hopefully you have understood very well and there won't be any confusion, I think. So therefore if you have any confusion, so don't worry, feel free to write anything on the comment box. So here goes homework for you. The homework is do the exercise of changing sentence, affirmative to interrogative and imperative from the model question 1 to 10. So in your book there are the changing sentences in all the model questions. So from model questions 1 to 10, only the changing sentence you have to do. You have to write the answer of the only changing sentences. So, the, my dear student, hopefully you have understood very well, and thank you all for joining with me in this class. Thank you.